Number 18 from the review packet, graph the following conic sections. Now, unfortunately, this semester we did not have time to get to the graphing of conic sections, but what we can do is we can focus in on what the shapes of these are. All right, and some of them we already know. Well, okay, one of them we already know. All right, if we look at the first one, x is squared and y is not. We know what this is. This is a parabola of some sort. Part B. All right, here's where we look at x is squared and y is squared. Okay. Notice that the coefficient, though, of the x squared and the y squared is the same thing. When we see that, what we have is a circle. Part C. We have x squared and y squared again, although notice this time the coefficients of the x and the y are different. So it's kind of like a circle, but it's not quite. In fact, it's a flattened circle, what we like to call an ellipse. Or an oval, you might call that. And then finally, we have x squared and y squared, and you can say the coefficients are the same. Well, not really. The coefficient for this one is 1/9, and the coefficient for this one is 1/49. So if they have coefficients that are fractional, then what we have is something called a hyperbola. Basically, it's like two separate parabolas on the same graph, or a hyperbola is what this one's called. So some people like to call it a hyperbola, but it's a hyperbola. This is an ellipse. Of course, a circle, and then our parabola. So again, so we know what we're dealing with here. If x is squared and y isn't, you have a parabola. If x is squared and y is squared, and they have the same coefficients, it's a circle. If x is squared and y is squared, and they have different coefficients, it's an ellipse. If x is squared and y is squared, and they are being divided by, or they have fractional coefficients, you have a hyperbola. There you have it, number 18 from the review packet.